Hey guys, back with another application review. Actually, I haven't been on for a while now. I had some internet connection problems and uploading videos and mainly like technical issues, but I'm back. Actually got some updates. I bought this pretty nice cover for my, actually not a cover, it's more of a case thing for my iPhone that I love. I'm really liking it. Let's get right ahead into the applications. I got 4 applications for you. They're actually not that new. I wanted to review them a while back, but due to this problems I had, I didn't, but I still really want to point out and review about them because they're really good. The first one is Tap of War. This game, the type of game of it, of tapping, is very common on the iPhone, of course. But this took it to a next level in which it's a sensor of speed and not just tapping everywhere. So it's basically like how do you call it? I think it's, you can say tug of war. They just need to tap as fast as you can. You have here the computer or the iPhone in this case, and just need to tap faster than him. Every time you finish, you have the score up here, and you can go either to main menu or to the next level. With each level it gets much harder, and you actually, I'll get back here, you need to tap here on the red square. If not, if he taps and you don't, this is what happens. You gotta tap faster than him. When your ticket here passes the line, the bottom line in here, you'll see it in a bit, hold on, there, you win. So with each level it gets much harder. I like the game, the concept of the game. It's really fun, but when you get to this level, for example, that you really need to tap fast, a lot of people don't know how to really tap without breaking the phone, you know, just tapping strong. I'm not from the people that likes really hitting my phone, so I don't play it that often, but it's a pretty fun game. Let's go back to main menu, show you guys some things here. Hold on. Alright, let's go to main menu. Have your versus mode, if you can actually have a 2 players game. It's pretty fun, although again it's the concept of breaking the phone really annoys me. Just need to win here really quickly, and there. Main menu, have instructions that are very clear. It has exactly what you need to do and where. And yeah, this is basically the game. It is a free game in the App Store. I really like it. If you guys don't mind tapping your iPhone hard or fast, I would definitely recommend you guys to get it. The second game I'm going to review is Tunnel. Tunnel is a pretty fun game. It reminds me of the first generation iPhone game called Cave. This is basically this arrow, not arrow, yeah, it's triangle, and actually you need to navigate around the tunnel. Now to move, you tilt the iPhone. I don't see if you guys can see it, and the more you survive, the harder it gets. I'll see if I can survive a bit here just for you guys to see it. Kind of hard to see the iPhone and at the same time the camera filming. With time it gets bigger curves, it becomes much smaller, and you really need to, I'm out. You really need to be focused on this and be good with the accelerometer. You have here the high scores, for global high scores actually. So if you have internet, it's pretty good. Have info that'll shoot you to their website for some reason. That's one of the things I don't like about Tunnel, is the fact that it doesn't have info. It just shoots you down to a website. To play, you just start, and when you die, it tells you here your high score, so you can actually beat a high score. That is basically the game. It's pretty fun. It's not a game for you to play anywhere. You need to be concentrated on it, but I really like it. This is also a free application on the App Store. The next one is called Dots Free. Now I used to play this a lot on paper. This is a very fun game. I was actually here in the middle of one. Let me go back and restart it. So we have the computer. Well, let's play first of all single player. You have here your name, the computer name, easy or medium, and you can just choose who does the first move. I said swap, it doesn't matter. Now on game options, you can decide amount of rows, columns, sound, everything. You have your game options. And then you start. The game is basically the following. You need to connect two dots to make a line, each player at a time. The idea is to eventually close up, like this, a cube. Square, actually. The more squares you close, the better. Now, when people really think about the game, it's kind of hard because it's a thinking game. You need to know exactly where your next step is going to be. Make sure that you don't give options for the, I wouldn't say enemy, for the guy that's playing against you to close a square. Now, sometimes you'll have to let him close the squares, 2 squares, so he doesn't close 4 or something like that. It's pretty much a thinking game. It's a lot of fun, although there are 2 things that really bother me, which is first of all it goes a bit slow, and second of all this is the maximum size you can get, and the computer is not actually that smart. You can beat it pretty fast. You get to learn how to beat it. And yeah, that's basically the game. The game has also a multiplayer of 2 players, so you can actually go 1, 2, and like play with someone else that is smart. It's a thinking game. It's very fun. I would definitely recommend to getting it. It's once again a free application called Dots Free. And yeah, that's basically the application. Now, before I start the 4th one, I got an email about 3 or 4 weeks ago from 99 Games giving me this application to review it, and I had all this problems with my internet connection and things like that, so I want to apologize for my delay, and I'm just gonna start the application review about Jigsaw Wild. And for some reason my camera crashed, so I'll really quickly get back here to Jigsaw Wild. This is a puzzle game. It's pretty fun. It's by 99 Games, as I said, and they have, first of all, let's get it right away, they have a lot of options in there. The first thing that is interesting is that in the gallery you have a lot of different pictures, although it says here animals, but then birds, insects, and reptiles, which is kind of weird because they're all animals, but okay. You go and let's get one of them, and here you have the actual puzzle. You have up here options in which you can change the type, game mode, rectangular or irrectangular, or difficulty, the more pieces or less pieces. Let's put difficulty 9. And then when you want to start, you press on the play, and the pieces will move around. And just the thing is that you need to drag them and place them one aside the other. When you do that, they will connect to one piece. One of the things that is interesting in here is that they are one on top of the other, so it's pretty fun. It's more realistic. Since I don't really I'm not a fan of puzzles at all, I wouldn't really like to get this application. This application costs $1.99, but is one of the best puzzle games I've seen so far, mainly because the control is very easy, very good, besides the fact that it's very creative, since pieces are actually one on top of the other, which is not something very common, although it should be, because, well, people are trying to get games more realistic. So let's just finish this really quickly, and when you're done, it has a time counter down here. Hold on, let me just put here really quickly the piece. I don't know if you can see it. Oh. And when you're done, you have here the timer, and this is basically it. Now you can actually take a snapshot of anything and just, hold on, I'll go here to gallery and have a snapshot, capture a snap, and just use that. Or you can go to your photo album, and I can take my Portuguese teacher here with students sleeping, and it makes a nice puzzle with different pieces all the time. So this is basically the game. I really like its options and all that, although I'm not a fan of puzzle games. By 99 Games, and it costs $2 in the App Store. I'm running out of time, so if you guys have any questions, comments, anything, send me an email down here, and I'll see you guys later. I'm back.